All right, we talking about plantation politics. Plantation politics, and we talking about the O'Malley money machine, the mom machine. McFadden is part of the mom machine. Glenn, Branch, y'all's old heads, Barbara Robinson, the ones that been in there for 10, 15, 20 years. When O'Malley went in 2004, he had y'all on his ticket and his team, and y'all rode with him, and y'all been passing laws to incarcerate the black community. Call it plantation politics because you're the overseers of the You're the overseers of the plantation. Baltimore's the plantation. So you can't call it racist and racism. You put black faces to carry out a white agenda of white supremacy. When Councilman Dorsey said it, y'all got mad. But I've been saying this since 2006. White supremacy don't exist unless black people cooperate with it. You feel me? Now, if you're looking at these elected officials and how long they've been in office, you only hear from them when they want you to vote for them. You don't hear from them other than when it's time to vote. And you don't see them no more. In that 90-day session, all it is a dog and pony show. Y'all ain't passing no laws holding the police accountable. You ain't attacking the policeman's Bill of Rights. You passed the crime bill for 2018, but it only incarcerates and further incarcerates the black community. And you want to pat yourself on the back like you did something slick. No, you didn't. I was exposing the role that you play. I was exposing the role of our politicians and the role that they play in incarcerating the black community. When O'Malley got elected and he did stop and frisk and zero tolerance, y'all passed the laws to lock us up. Y'all permitted them to lock us up. You didn't pass no laws for restorative justice. You didn't pass no laws for returning citizens. You wanted mass incarceration, feed and feed and feed. You know what I'm saying? To feed the machine. Now y'all see me in Annapolis, y'all cut and run. Y'all run the other way. And then you try to loud talk me and out talk me. No, you ain't nobody in Baltimore can loud talk shorty. Ain't nobody in Baltimore out talk shorty. I'm good at what I do. So when I see you at these events, mic check. When I see you at these events, answer these questions about racism in your positions that you did it. Just because you black don't mean that you care about black people. You care about O'Malley's white money machine, and you care about that money. Y'all got Nathaniel Oakes locked up for that corruption? Dog, I want the Department of Justice to come investigate the whole Democratic Party. I want to see the pay-to-play politics that y'all participate in. You feel me? I want the whole team investigated. I want McFadden investigated. Because I gave this information to McFadden a long time ago. Y'all opened up a can of whoop ass. Remember when y'all was at Almonds shit? All of y'all showed up because all of y'all part of that machine. I told you then I was going to dig in your asses. All of y'all. It's about mass incarceration and how you use your positions of power to incarcerate the black community in the different ways you incarcerate us. You incarcerate us through mental health. Y'all charged me with terrorism. When the terrorism charge didn't work, you tried to say I was crazy. No. Y'all crazy. Because we talking about parole and probation. We talking about you using your positions of power to incarcerate the black community. We talking about racism in your police department in Baltimore County, in which Bobby Zirkin sits on, Caminette sits on. And Caminette is the Baltimore County part of y'all's Democratic Party. That's where y'all take your marching orders from. Schellenberger, Zirkin. Y'all take your orders from them white boys. Now, I've been at all y'all's debates, and this is my question. No one wants to talk about race and racism in Baltimore County. How will we deal with racism in your police department, your housing, and your courts? Ask the county executives. Who's going to protect us? Because y'all ain't been protecting us. Y'all been selling us out. Y'all been selling out the black community since you took your oath of office. And I ain't saying this on Facebook. I don't say it to your face. Y'all got letters and information. Y'all been playing this game far too long. Criminalization of poverty. Y'all helped create that. Criminalization of poverty. Y'all did zero tolerance and stop and frisk. Y'all locked up Black Baltimore. Y'all signed off on this. So we don't have no misunderstandings. I showed the role that the media played in it too. I made sure that everybody's tied to this. All right? Here it is, Governor O'Malley, parole and probation. You see that? Parole and probation. You see that? It was a documentary about your prison industry. Shorty's documentary. Shorty's documentary was about you. And this is part of the documentary. District Court of Maryland. Showing your racism in your courts. A motion to squash the subpoena. You use your courts to incarcerate people. You use your grand jury to get indictments. So, I want to access the grand jury too. Under Senate Bill 374, y'all signed off on it, and it denies citizens access to the grand jury. Cheryl Glenn signed off on it. Branch signed off on it. McFadden signed off on it. Y'all signed off on this shit. Because I was holding you accountable. I wanted to take you to court. I wanted to show how the Black Democratic Party ain't nothing but plantation politics. You got a problem with me? Holler at me. You got a problem with me? Holler at me. All this shit is on court record. Your name is in this. Your name is in this. You feel me? Your names are in this. It names you judges, lawyers, politicians. Your black faces, Carl Stokes, Bill Henry. I showed your politics and your corruption in your courts. Y'all took oaths to court. I want all of y'all to go to court. Everybody to go to court. Give me access to the grand jury. Take me in front of the grand jury with these names. Take me in front of the grand jury with this evidence. Take me in front of the grand jury. No justice, no peace. I'm a political activist. I'm a prisoner's right advocate. And I'm just showing you the black faces that are carrying out a white agenda in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. Like I said, my paperwork legit. Y'all filed the motions to squash my shit. Assistant Attorney General. You use your positions of powers to protect Governor O'Malley. Y'all sent Nathaniel Oaks to court? Take O'Malley and his machine to court. Take O'Malley and his machine to court. Because wherever I see you is where I'm going to treat you. It's election year. You running for office. I'm running my mouth. And when I run my mouth, people pay attention. You feel me? Everything that I say about you is on court record. Anything that I got to say about you is right here. That's the Legislative Black Caucus of Maryland. And I asked you to help me in 2009, long before I got locked up. I asked you to help me, and y'all sent the shit to the white boys. Y'all sent it to Dutch and Mikulski. Y'all sent it to the overseers of the plantation. You feel me? You sent it to your overseers because you didn't put Cummings on it. You didn't include Cummings in this conversation. You sent me straight to the white boys. And these are the black faces, your black elected officials. You feel me? You see them? Catherine Pugh had this. You feel me? I told you, when I pull your card, I take your card for a reason. I take your card because I'm going to pull your card. And I'm going to show the role that the public defender plays in this too. It's like playing cards with three friends and a stranger. And your elected officials did this intentionally. The 13th Amendment showed you that you did this intentionally. The new face of old Jim Crow showed you that you did this intentionally. You see Muse? You see Gladden? You see McFadden? 45. The 41st. The 43rd. Y'all running for office. I'm going to run my mouth. And I can back up whatever the fuck I say.